My name is Emma. I am 27 years old. This story is about my life. It is about love, friendship, and pain. It is about something I never thought could happen to me. It is a story of betrayal, a story I wish I never had to tell. Lisa was my best friend. We met when we were very young, almost like sisters. We grew up together in a small town. We went to the same school. We shared everything, our dreams, our secrets, our fears. I trusted Lisa more than anyone else in the world. When I was 26 years old, I found out I was pregnant. I was very happy but also scared. I was not sure if I was ready to be a mother. The baby was a surprise, but I loved her already. The first person I told was Lisa. I called her and said, "Lisa, I have something to tell you. I am going to have a baby." She was so happy. She said, "Emma, this is wonderful news. You will be a great mother. I will help you." Her words made me feel strong and safe. During my pregnancy, Lisa was always by my side. She came to all my doctor appointments. She helped me buy clothes and toys for the baby. She even helped me clean my house and cook food when I was too tired. I thought she loved me and the baby like her own. Sometimes Lisa stayed at my house overnight. She said she wanted to be close to me and the baby. I did not think twice. I trusted her completely. She was my best friend. One day I went into labor. It was early in the morning. I called Lisa right away. She came quickly. She held my hand and told me, "You are strong, Emma. We will get through this together." The pain was very bad, but I was not alone. Lisa was there. After many hours, my baby girl was born. She was small, but perfect. I named her Mia. She had soft hair and bright eyes. I was tired, but so happy. Lisa smiled and said, "She is beautiful, Emma. You are a wonderful mother." I was very tired after the birth. I asked Lisa to watch Mia while I rested. I closed my eyes and slept. When I woke up, Lisa and Mia were gone. The room was empty. I called Lisa's name, but no answer. I looked everywhere. I felt panic. Where were they? Why did Lisa take Mia without telling me? My heart beat fast. I ran to the nurses and asked, "Where is my baby? Where is Lisa?" They looked at me with surprise. They said, "No one took your baby, ma'am. We do not know where they are." I called Lisa's phone many times. No answer. I called my family and the police. The police said they would help find Lisa and Mia. I sat in my hospital bed crying. How could my best friend take my baby? Why would she do this? I was confused and scared. The next day, the police came to my house. They asked questions. I told them everything I knew about Lisa and Mia. They said they would start looking for them. I prayed that Mia was safe. Days passed, but Lisa and Mia did not come back. The police had no news. I was alone. My family stayed with me and gave me hope. I remembered all the times Lisa and I laughed together. We shared our dreams of the future. Now those dreams felt broken. I looked at pictures of Mia on my phone. I saw her smile and tiny hands. I missed her more than anything. One night, I found Lisa's phone at her house. It was unlocked. I looked at her messages. Some messages made me afraid. She talked about starting a new life with the baby. She wrote, "I want to leave everything behind and live somewhere new." I cried and prayed. I did not understand why Lisa was doing this. I felt betrayed. My best friend was gone. She took my baby. I called the police and gave them the messages. They said they would use this information to find Lisa. Every day I asked people on the street, "Have you seen my baby?" I showed them Mia's picture. Some shook their heads. Some said no. I went to hospitals, clinics, and markets. No one had seen Mia or Lisa. I felt weak, but I knew I had to be strong. Mia needed me. I promised myself that I would find Mia. I would bring her home. No matter what, I would never stop looking. I could not sleep. Every night I prayed and cried. Mia was my world, my little angel. Without her, my heart felt empty. I wanted to hold her, to hear her laugh, to see her smile again. But Lisa and Mia were gone. The police were still looking for them. I gave them all the information I had. They checked the messages on Lisa's phone and searched her home, but there was no sign of them. I went to the police station many times. I asked, "Have you found my baby? Have you found Lisa?" The officers shook their heads. "Not yet, Emma. We are doing everything we can." I thanked them, but I was losing hope. How could Lisa disappear with Mia? Why did she take my baby? My family tried to comfort me. My mother said, "Emma, you must be strong. Mia needs you. We will find her." My father said, "We will not stop looking." Sometimes I wanted to give up, but when I thought of Mia's tiny hands and soft hair, I felt a new strength inside me. I started to ask my friends if they knew anything. Some said Lisa had been acting strange before Mia was born. She was quiet, sad, sometimes angry, but no one knew she would do this. One day I received a message from an unknown number. It said, "If you want to see Mia, meet me at the park near the river at 6 p.m. My heart stopped. Could it be Lisa? Was Mia safe? I told the police. They said, "Emma, be careful. It could be a trap." But I had to try. I wanted to see my baby again. At 6 p.m., I went to the park. The sky was pink and orange with the setting sun. The air was cool. I waited by a bench, my heart beating fast. A woman came slowly toward me. She was tall, with dark hair and a sad face. I thought it was Lisa, but it was not her. She said, "You are Emma? I have a message for you from Lisa." I asked, "Where is Mia? Please tell me." The woman said, "Lisa is in trouble. She says she loves Mia very much, but she cannot keep her. She is scared and alone." I cried, "Where can I find them?" The woman gave me a small envelope. Inside was a letter from Lisa. The letter said, "Emma, I am sorry. I did not mean to hurt you. I took Mia because I was afraid. I have no family, no money. I wanted to give her a better life. Please forgive me. I hope you find me soon. Love, Lisa." I felt angry and sad. Lisa took my baby because she was scared and poor. But why did she not ask me for help? Why did she run away? I went home and read the letter again and again. My heart was full of pain. The next day, I told the police about the letter. They said it was a clue. They would try to find Lisa and Mia using this information. Days later, I heard a rumor. People said Lisa was seen in a small town far from here. I did not know if it was true, but I had to go and see. With my family's help, I traveled to the town. It was quiet and small. I asked people if they had seen Lisa or a woman with a baby. Most people said no. But one old woman said, "Yes, I saw a woman and a baby near the market." She looked worried and tired. I felt hope again. I walked slowly to the market. I saw women selling fruits and vegetables. Children played nearby. I looked at every face, hoping to see Mia. Suddenly, a little girl smiled at me. She was holding a small doll and looked happy. But she was not Mia. I sat on a bench and cried. How could Lisa do this to me? To Mia? To our friendship? I thought about all the good times we had. Lisa and I shared our secrets. We promised to be friends forever. But now everything was broken. I decided to keep looking. I would not give up. The police helped me make posters with Mia's picture. We put them in shops, schools, and hospitals. We asked people to call if they saw Lisa or Mia. One night, I had a bad dream. I saw Lisa holding Mia, but Mia was crying. Lisa looked scared and lost. I woke up crying. The next morning, I called the police. I said, "Please, find them soon. Mia needs her mother." The police said, "We will not stop. We will find them." Days passed slowly. I waited for news every day. Sometimes I felt tired. Sometimes I felt angry. But I never stopped hoping. One afternoon, I got a call. It was from a woman who said she had seen Lisa with a baby. She gave the address of a house on the edge of town. I told the police. They went to the house quickly. I waited at the station, my heart pounding. After a long time, the police came back. They said, "Emma, Lisa's not there, but we found something important." They showed me a small bag. Inside were baby clothes with Mia's name. It was a sign Lisa had been there recently. I felt closer to Mia, but still far away. That night I prayed harder than ever. I said, "God, please protect my baby. Bring her home safe." I knew the road to find Mia was long and hard, but I would walk it with hope and love. Because Mia is my child, and I will never stop loving her. After weeks of searching, I still had no sign of Lisa or Mia. Every day felt heavier than the last. I was tired, sad, and scared, but I could not give up. Mia was my daughter. I had to find her. One afternoon, I got a call from a woman named Sarah. She said she knew Lisa. Sarah said, "Emma, I can help you find Lisa and your baby, but you must listen carefully." I asked, "Who are you? How do you know Lisa?" Sarah said, "I met Lisa in the town where she was hiding. She was afraid and alone. She told me many things about her life and about you." My heart stopped. What could Lisa say about me? Was it good or bad? Sarah said, "Lisa said she took Mia because she loved her. She said you did not want the baby. She said you were angry and cold. She said she wanted to protect Mia from you." I was shocked. These words were not true. I loved Mia with all my heart. How could Lisa say these things about me? Sarah invited me to meet her in a small cafe. I agreed. I needed to know the truth. The next day I went to the cafe. Sarah was waiting for me. She looked nervous but kind. She said, "Emma, Lisa is hiding because she is afraid. She thinks you will hurt her. She is confused and alone." I said, "But I would never hurt her or Mia. I want to bring Mia home. I want to help Lisa. Why won't she believe me?" Sarah looked sad. "Lisa has a secret, a big secret. She told me about it, but she is too scared to say it to you." I asked, "What secret? Please tell me." Sarah hesitated, but then said, "Lisa said that Mia is not just your baby. She said that Mia's father is not who you think." My head was spinning. I did not understand. Sarah explained, "Lisa said Mia's father is someone from your past, someone you never told her about, someone dangerous." I was confused and angry. I said, "This is not true. I told Lisa everything. I do not have secrets from her." Sarah said, "Maybe Lisa is wrong, or maybe she is scared, but this secret is the reason she took Mia." I felt pain in my chest. I thought about Mia. Was her father really someone I should be afraid of? Had Lisa taken Mia to protect her from danger? I knew I had to find Lisa and Mia soon. I could not wait anymore. That night, I stayed awake thinking. I remembered a man from my past, Mark. He was Mia's father. We had a relationship a long time ago, but he left me before I knew I was pregnant. I never told Lisa about Mark because I was afraid. I was afraid she would judge me or be angry. Now I wished I had told her everything. The next morning I called the police and told them about Mark. I said, "Please help me find him. Maybe he can help find Mia." The police started searching for Mark. He had disappeared, but they found his last address. I went there with the police. The house was empty. No one knew where Mark had gone. I felt hopeless again, but I did not give up. One day Sarah called me. She said, "Emma, Lisa sent me a message. She wants to meet you. She says she's ready to talk." I was nervous, but I said yes. I wanted answers. I wanted to understand. We agreed to meet in a small park near the river. It was quiet and peaceful. When I arrived, Lisa was already there. She looked tired and scared. Her eyes were red from crying. I said, "Lisa, please tell me the truth. Why did you take Mia? What is really happening?" Lisa looked at me and took a deep breath. She said, "Emma, I love Mia. I love her like my own daughter. But I was scared of what Mark would do. I thought he was dangerous. I wanted to protect Mia." I asked, "Why didn't you tell me? We are friends. We could have helped each other." Lisa cried. "I was afraid you would be angry. I was afraid you would leave me. I didn't know what to do." I said, "Lisa, we are friends. I will never leave you. But taking Mia without telling me was wrong." Lisa nodded. "I know. I am sorry. I want to give Mia back. I want to fix everything." I felt a small hope inside me. Maybe things could get better. But then Lisa said, "There is more, Emma. There is something else you need to know." My heart stopped again. She said, "Mark is not just dangerous. He has enemies, people who want to hurt Mia." I asked, "What do you mean?" Lisa said, "I don't know all the details, but I heard things. People who follow Mark, people who can hurt your baby." I was scared. My baby was in danger. I had to protect her. I said, "Lisa, please help me find Mia. We must be strong together." Lisa agreed. We made a plan. Lisa would tell me where Mia was. The police would help us bring her home safely. For the first time in a long time, I felt hope. I felt love. I felt that maybe Mia would come home soon. But the road was still long. There were many dangers ahead. And I knew that this story was only beginning. Lisa gave me the address where Mia was hiding. It was a small house outside the city. The police said they would come with me to bring Mia back safely. I was nervous but hopeful. I wanted to see my baby again. I wanted to hold her in my arms. When we arrived, the house was quiet. Lisa opened the door slowly. Mia was inside, playing with her toys. When Mia saw me, she smiled. I ran to her and hugged her tightly. She laughed and hugged me back. Tears ran down my face. After all this time, I finally had my baby. Lisa looked at us and said, "I'm sorry, Emma. I was wrong to take her. I only wanted to protect Mia." I said, "Thank you for bringing her back. Now we must work together to keep her safe." The police stayed near the house. They said they would find Mark and protect Mia from any danger. Lisa and I talked for hours. We decided to forgive each other and be strong for Mia. It was not easy. The pain and fear were still there, but I knew that Mia was safe now, and that was the most important thing. After Mia came home, life was hard but better. I was happy to have my baby again, but I had many questions. Who was Mark really? Why did he disappear? Would he come back? The police kept searching for Mark. They found out he was in trouble with some dangerous people. That's why he left. Lisa stayed with me and Mia. We tried to be a family. It was strange at first, but we wanted to do what was best for Mia. Slowly, I learned to trust Lisa again. She helped me care for Mia and made me laugh when I was sad. Mia grew stronger every day. Her smile was brighter. Her laughter was louder. One day, I looked at Lisa and said, "Thank you for protecting Mia, even if it was wrong to take her." Lisa smiled and said, "I will always love Mia, and I will always be your friend, Emma." We knew life would not be perfect, but we had each other, and we had Mia. Together, we faced the future. Together, we found hope. And I knew that no matter what happened, I would never lose my baby again.